Chat. Hi, welcome to Natural Aromatherapy's weekly live. We are currently live on TikTok and on YouTube. Feel free to share the live anywhere in any of your um, to your friends and associates, and invite them to come over and join us in the discussion. The reason for my going live today on both platforms is I realized, and some of my audience are not on TikTok, they're actually on YouTube. And I wanted them to know that I'm not leaving them out. I'm not leaving them out at all. And if you have a question, you can put it in the comment section. And if you're on TikTok and you want to come live with your question and join me, I will allow a couple, not all, but time is of the essence. So today I wanted to talk about how to use essential oils. I have had so many customers in the past couple of months that I felt like I did them a disservice in that I did not share the whole truth about the essential oils, in that my packaging didn't have a detailed description of how to use the essential oil. I wrote the book, Top 10 Essential Oils for Health and Wellness. It's available on Amazon. The book is still available on Amazon, and you can get your copy if you would like. Now, I talked about my top 10 essential oils, and I found that after doing so, it was not only my top 10, it was several other persons' top 10s. Okay. So I will list them for you. They're bergamot, basil, not necessarily in that order, but I'm listing them, the 10 that I wrote about. Roman chamomile, there's several types of chamomile. Eucalyptus, frankincense, my all-time favorite, grapefruit, lavender, sweet orange, peppermint, and rosemary. Those are my top 10 that I talked about in my book. Okay? And I said the book is still available on Amazon. So, getting down to how to use essential oils. Everybody who I've come in contact with, one of the things I always say is essential oils are very, very potent. And what are essential oils? They're, they're used as alternative medicines. They are plant extracts that support health and wellness in the body. Okay. So they affect mind, body, soul. That's what I always say. And the reason for that is you can use them to sleep, you can use them to energize yourself if you're feeling like you're in a slump, or you can use them just to change the mood you're currently in. Okay. So, how do you use essential oils? My disclaimer right off the top, don't put them directly on your skin. Do not put them directly on your skin. You can diffuse them, and I'll explain that a little more. You can roll them on your skin, but not alone. You must blend them with something. Okay, that's two ways. And the other way that I was taught never to do, never ingest them, never take them directly by mouth. Okay. And I'll go into that in a bit more detail. Let's first start with how to use them. Essential oils are typically used in small amounts, 3 to 5 drops at a time. That's when you're using them in close proximity. Now, if you have a big room, a big office space, a large spa, and you're using a diffuser, then I would put 10 to 15 drops within a diffuser. okay? Because it's a very large room. That's my first advice. Be careful how you use them. You can also use essential oils topically. And when I say topically, I mean in a treatment mixed with another oil, a carrier oil. We call them like almond oil, jojoba oil, olive oil. That's a blend. You mix them for whatever purpose, joint pain, um, muscle aches, bad skin rashes, and so on and so forth. Okay. So that's how we would typically recommend, as an aromatherapist, I would recommend that you use them sparingly. So the other way, now this is the way that I most use my essential oils, in a diffuser. And I do sell the diffusers as well. Diffusers are they come in like 3 or 4 different types. They're electric, they're ceramic, they're also reed diffusers, and now I'm seeing little car diffusers that you can take them in the car and they just blow the fragrance through the air condition. Yeah. So those are different ways to diffuse it. Now, the old fashioned way in aromatherapy, the very, very first uses of essential oils was, it was a way of diffusing it, but they ask you to open the bottle of essential oil. And I don't have a bottle nearby, do I? This is a rub. You open the bottle, and this used to be the way they did it. You just give it a sniff, and that would clear up the sinuses and work on the breathing and all the congestion that you may have in the chest. That was one way. Then there was dry evaporation, where you put a few drops on a cotton ball and you allowed to smell it as you go. All right. I did that as a demo at a health fair, and it worked really, really well. The patrons were pleased to smell lavender, peppermint, and there was one particular lady with sinuses, and she smelled the peppermint and the eucalyptus, and she was like, "Oh, it's clearing up my sinuses," and I was so happy. That was a great day. Then there's steam inhalation, where you put a few drops of essential oil in a bowl of hot water. You use a nice clean towel and put over the head and allow the patron to inhale, just inhale the vapors from the oil that is in the hot water. It's creating a steam. So it clears up the breathing, right? That's 3 old fashioned ways. Now, in modern days, most persons I've seen and in the industry are using diffusers, and they come in all shapes and sizes. And like I said, it depends on the size of the room as well, you know? So if it's a small bedroom, you only want a small diffuser. For a kid's room, um, nothing too big and clunky, but something nice that will clean the air and allow them to go to sleep really nicely. In older persons, I will not recommend using essential oils because you don't know how it really would work on them, especially persons with the elderly with dementia and behavior problems. You really can't tell how it's affecting them. So they may also be experiencing loss of smell as you get older. So I will not try or recommend using aromatherapy on the elderly or kids below, say, 2 years old. All right, because you really can't get feedback on how they're feeling. So another way that is diffusing. Another way, and the other way that I recommend, I briefly mentioned it, is applying essential oils to your skin where it's absorbed into your body, but you're not doing this directly. Here is where you will be diluting them. You dilute your essential oils with something we call a base oil or a carrier oil. And these include coconut oil, jojoba oil, and maybe even an olive oil or avocado oil, depending on what your ultimate goal is, what you want to achieve. Now, this will prevent skin irritations. And right here, I'll stick a pin and tell you a story. There was a young lady that came to me, yes, and she will remember this. She had just gotten an ear piercing, I think it was, and it was giving her a bit of issue. Or was it just an irritation that she had on the ear? And she was looking for some ointment to put on it. And I said to her, I can recommend something, but you have to blend it with a base oil. And I gave her both the base oil and tea tree essential oil, to be exact. And to make this story short, she didn't listen to me. She just went to her room and got some cotton, put the essential oil on her ear. I don't think it was 24 hours before she was calling me. Pam, my ear, my ear. I said, what's happening to your ear? It's swollen. It's turned out. It's worse. I said, what did you do? I didn't put the carrier oil. I just put it directly on my skin. I said, but we had that talk. Yes, we did. So I said, okay, here's what we do. We clean it up with an astringent, right? And then let's do as we were supposed to do. And guess what? It worked. It cleared up by morning, the next morning. It started to clear up, swelling went down, and it healed as expected. So, the other thing some people do, still talking about topical applications, some people blend their essential oils into a small roller ball for ease of application. So, they would put the jojoba oil or the coconut oil or the olive oil and a drop or two, and then they would apply it to the skin as a roll on, and that works well. I also recommend for those persons who are fatigued, feeling fatigued and can't sleep, I recommend using the essential oils in a bath, a warm bath. But here again, there's a trick to this. The essential oils will not um, blend well with water, oil and water, they separate. The trick is to add some milk. Yes, I said it, milk. You can choose either whole milk, almond milk. I haven't tried oat milk, but it may work as well. The milk helps the oil and water to absorb into the skin better. Okay, so I would recommend that for sleepless nights, feeling fatigued, stressed, or depressed. These oils work wonders to help you revive, relax, and rejuvenate your mind, your body, and your soul. Yes. So, my disclaimer about essential oils, and I do not recommend this to anybody. I do not recommend ingesting them. Some people take essential oils orally in tea or supplements via a drop on the tongue, but in my practice, I do not recommend doing that. Okay? It's because of the way I learned and who I learned or trained under. We never recommend two things: ingesting essential oils or using them on our pets. Okay? We also recommend that you're to be careful when using essential oils around children, the elderly, especially pregnant and also pregnant women, because of their weakened immune system. And I just mentioned how some seniors, the elderly, may not be able to smell very well. And especially if they're going through something like dementia, they can't really tell you what's going on. So, some essential oils can be harmful to the liver and nervous system when used in excess. So, we recommend that you use essential oils with caution under the guidance of an aromatherapist like myself, an aromatherapy practitioner, someone who is knowledgeable in the use of essential oils. Okay. And one of those essential oils that I would advise you to be very careful with is tea tree and also eucalyptus because they've been known to cause seizures in some individuals. But for me, I've been fine around both. I've been using tea tree over the years, not regularly, but I also clean with tea tree. It's a great antiseptic. And whenever I feel like my immune system is breaking down, or I feel like I got a cold or a flu going on, or something coming on, I will use eucalyptus in my environment. That is home, in my office, in my car, wherever I am, you will find me with some eucalyptus anytime I feel a little under the weather. Any questions from anyone? I thank you guys for watching both on YouTube and also over on TikTok. Thank you for the likes. I appreciate each and every one of you. If you are not following me, please on YouTube, hit the subscribe button. Over on TikTok, hit the follow button, hit the likes, tap the likes, and look out for more videos like this coming to you on YouTube and TikTok, and also on our Facebook page, O Natural Aromatherapy. On TikTok, we are O Natural. On YouTube, we're O Natural Aromatherapy. And guess what? We also have a Twitch channel, which is O Natural EO. Thank you all. It's been fun. We'll talk again. And I promise next time to show you our newly branded essential oils, jojoba oil, and our gift sets. They're all available on our website. In TikTok, you can check the link in my bio. You'll get a link directly to my website on my store where you can purchase your essential oils. And do tell a friend, share this information with your friends. For now, that's all, folks. Bye. Mwah.